Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's very
Trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you in San Tropez on our vacation.
Yes.
That's a nice aqua machine you got.
It was very surprising to see you there, big fella, too.
I was
not
memorable. Invited.
How'd you like my bathing suit, Ernie?
Well, let's get it to Kevin Harlan.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing Seattle. So the Lakers win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Julius Randle. Avery Bradley is out there with Russell. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, down low. Outside, Russell. Dismissed. Here's Harrison. Feeds to Cauley Stein. And he gets it to go. Cauley Stein's got the first points of the night for Seattle.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Bradley dishes to Parsons. Puts it up from 17. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with Byron Scott.
Coach told me that he knows they have a tough assignment in Dirk Nowitzki. We talked about what makes Dirk so difficult to defend against, and he pointed to Dirk's ability to hit jumpers when he is seemingly completely off balance, saying it'll look like he's falling over, then he just turns and flips the ball in. I know I've seen Dirk do that on more than one occasion, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Parsons. Second chance shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Lakers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And he knocks down the first one. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Seattle. He makes one of two that time. Los Angeles on D. To the inside. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Inside. Deflects the pass. Here's Simmons. Got a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parsons. Here's Harrison. No good on the quick three. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Parsons kicks to Randall. Parsons attacking 8 feet away. The shot no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. And of course, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. I mean, but you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Seattle shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Russell. Plumlee with the screen. Russell with it. Out defended by Cauley Stein. Nobody near Parsons. Parsons missing again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Bradley. And that one's good, Harrison. Harrison's got his first points of the night. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And it's Bradley off the drive. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Simmons. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Russell passes to Bradley. Plumlee sets the pick for Bradley. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Simmons. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Here's Russell after the basket by Seattle. Picked by Randall. Bradley drives in. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
Here's Big Smooth, looking for his first basket still in this one. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Off the inbound. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To end the run, Plumlee, no luck. Seattle goes the other way with it. Dishes it to Cauley-Stein. Out to the wing. Here's Simmons. No good from 11 feet. Lakers trail by 12. Outside, Russell. And the shot is long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Harrison passes to Big Smooth. It's a very good look and converts.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points, Greg. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hill, he's checked in for Plumlee. Damari Carroll comes in for Chandler Parsons. Roberson, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell. On defense, Seattle. Beverley with the ball. Davis sets a screen. And Beverley kicks to Hill. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Seattle leading by 12. Pass to Simmons. Here's A-Train. Jacks up a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
At the line for 3.
And he hits the first of 3. Jay's checked in for Big Smooth. And he's good on the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Lakers trail by 14. Beverley wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Beverley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The feed to Simmons. Off the pick. Another shot. McGarry, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Davis kicks to Carroll. Hill inside. McGarry on him. Beverley dishes to Davis. It's blocked. Here's A-Train. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And Beverley kicks to Carroll. Back to Beverley. Here's the floater. And Simmons kicks to G. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
So it's the Lakers now after the basket by Seattle. And Mitch McGarry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
.110 left here in the first quarter. And here's Beverley. He feeds it to Roberson. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Davis kicks to Hill. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Hill's got 5 now.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's G. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And Seattle leads by 14.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Got a piece of it.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Rivers, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Rivers. He kicks to Robertson. Fires from deep. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Seattle leads by 14. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable journey of his long and illustrious career.
When I first got here, you know, my first year was so tough that I didn't really know that I can make it in this league. You know, to be named with all these names is an unbelievable honor, and it's been a crazy ride.
Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player, Clark, destined for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you know, people now talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in NBA history, for sure.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Seattle.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Chandler Parsons, Plumlee out there with Julius Randle. And it's Rivers, and it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position.
You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Now here's Rivers. He's tightly guarded. Randle, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And let's take a look at Chandler Parsons' numbers. Last season's performance for him came in about 14 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
And he makes the first. Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Randle. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Passes it to Harrison. He dishes it to Simmons. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Seattle shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Simmons taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, it's been a good game tonight for the prodigy. He has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Right side, Russell. The dish to Randall. For 3. Seattle grabs the miss.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
Lakers trail by 16. Outside, Russell. It's blocked. But they'll get another chance. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Randall passes to Russell. Goes back up. And he hits the jump shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now the pass to Big Smooth. And it's Seattle with another.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Randall. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Harrison. No good with the triple. Lakers trail by 16. Parsons attacking. Russell high post. In the corner, Bradley with it. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. And we're now a little over. We're 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Right wing. Here's Harrison, guarded by Bradley. The 15-footer. Here's Big Smooth. Lays it up and banks it in. Big Smooth got 6.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The drive by Russell. And good on the basket. Book it.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Russell. Seattle leading by 13. Here's Simmons. Shot is off. Parsons with some nice D. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. The drive by Russell. Parsons trying to break loose. No good with the layup.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Right side, Russell. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
There's a screen. Here's Harrison. Randall grabs the board.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell's numbers. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Foul. Number 17. That's his first personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
D'Angelo Russell. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Russell.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in for Miles Plumlee. Hill comes in for Julius Randle. Damari Carroll's checked in for Parsons. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Avery Bradley. Harrison passes to G. Over to the left wing. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 4th in steals, 5th in fast break points. And they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And going back to the steals, they play a harassing style of defense. You have to be impressed with the effort they brought at that end of the floor.
Hill dishes to Russell. Pass to Beverly. There's the triple. The rebound by McGarry. Seattle leading by 9. Here's G. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Outside Hill. Davis setting the pick for Hill. Kicks it to Carroll. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Hill. Now the Lakers on the break. Russell's running. Carroll kicks to Beverly. The Lakers working the ball around now. And it's Russell in the corner. To the paint. Here's Davis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the Lakers making a change here. Robertson's checked in. For Seattle, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That free throw good from McGarry.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Misses off the left iron. Seattle leading by 12. Here's A-Train. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Carroll. Here's Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's G. Pass to A-Train. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Davis sets a screen. Down low. Got a hand on it. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Hill.
Substitution on the court.
Seattle leading by 12. Here's G to the wing on the left. Here's A-Train. Off target with his 3.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Now here's Beverly. Right side Davis. From 11 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Nowitzki a screen. Here's Harrison. And that does it for the first half of play. Seattle ahead, up by 12. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, in terms of running a smooth, efficient offense, they've been as good as it gets. The looks they've created have been high percentage. The ball is moving, guys are rotating. That's what got them those good looks, Ernie. And this is the reason they got that nice lead.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Well, they're losing the battle on the boards. And when you're struggling to stay in the game, a few extra rebounds either way can make the difference. Because rebounds equal possessions, and possessions can equal extra points. They need to come out in the second half with the mindset that every rebound is theirs.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Seattle, they've got Harrison. Nowitzki is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's Cauley Stein. Good. 11 points for D'Angelo Russell. Seattle leading by 13. To the wing right side. Randall against Nowitzki. Feeds it to Cauley Stein. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Willie Cauley Stein is second.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Cauley Stein. He's off on the second. Lakers trail by 14. Parsons outside. Dishes to Randall. Pick by Randall. Parsons attacking. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Parsons got 6.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Simmons. He's got 13.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Nowitzki for three. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now Russell. Dirk Nowitzki missing from long range. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul.
The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Jay's checked in for Seattle. And the second free throw, good. Seattle leading by 11. To the inside. Passes it to Harrison. Here's Jay. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Assist from Aaron Harrison.
The Lakers shooting 39% from the floor. At their best.
Timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Here is Plumlee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Parsons. It's deflected. Here's Harrison. It's stolen by Randall. The feed now to Parsons. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Jay's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. Parsons was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Good on the second free throw. Seattle leading by 12. Down low, here's Jay, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jay's got 6 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Randall. He feeds it to Russell. Stolen away. And here we go. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Randall passes to Russell. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. Plumlee with the screen. And it's Bradley off the drive. Can't get it to go. Seattle goes the other way with it. Here's Simmons. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Los Angeles foul call. D'Angelo Russell.
For Seattle, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Simmons.
And the first one drops. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for the Lakers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers trail by 18. Russell dishes to Randall. He kicks it to Bradley. Picked by Randall. Bradley passes to Randall. 6 to shoot. Picked by Randall. Bradley kicks to Russell. Shoots from the high post. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Russell's got 14. Seattle leading by 16. Here's Simmons. He's got 15. The shot will not go. Plumlee with some nice D. The dish to Hill. Takes the 13-footer. Seattle grabs the miss. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle pushing it up. The shot by Harrison. No good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
McGarry's checked in for Seattle. G comes in for Harrison. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Austin Rivers comes in for Avery Bradley. For Seattle, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Davis with some nice D.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Rivers kicks to Davis. Here's Russell. That's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. To the paint. Here's McGarry, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Outside, Russell. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. Seattle leading by 14. He's guarded by Russell. The pass to G. He dishes it to Simmons. Pass to Big Smooth. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Russell. It's tipped, but they recover it. Randall kicks to Hill. Picked by Randall. Here's Rivers. Kept alive. Tries yet again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverley comes in for Russell. Both free throws good from Randall. And it's Seattle with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Pass to G. And he gets the bucket. G's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Randall kicks to Beverley. And it's Carroll in the corner. Lakers passing it around. Launches it. And that one's good. Beverley. Beverley's got his 2nd basket of the night.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
G, no good.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Davis. G kicks to Simmons. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Rivers. And it's off from three-point range. Seattle leading by 11. Here's Simmons. 15 points in the game. They set the pick. 3 seconds left. The layup off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Seattle leads by 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Lakers trail by 11. Taking a look at the Lakers. Chandler Parsons out there with DeMarre Carroll. Then there's Davis. Then there's Roberson. And it's Beverly in at the 1. Now here's Parsons. Shot clock at 5. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. And that one's good. 17 points for the Prodigy. Lakers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Davis sets a screen. And it's Carroll in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's the screen. Down low. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Los Angeles foul call. Davis. That's his first personal foul. At the line, Dirk Nowitzki.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. And Los Angeles with some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Avery Bradley comes in for Andre Roberson. And it's Russell in for Patrick Beverly. And so Nowitzki nails both of them. Lakers trail by 11. Outside Russell. And it's denied. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. And it's good.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Plumlee with the screen. To the paint. Second chance shot. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Seattle leading by 13. Kicks to Simmons from deep. Nowitzki, the pass to Harrison. Nowitzki with the screen on Russell. Back to Nowitzki. Here's Harrison. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
That free throw good from Harrison. Lakers trail by 16. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Bradley drives in. 6 on the shot clock. Taken away. Here's the break. He lobs it up. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Parsons dishes to Russell. To halt the run. And the layup is good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Seattle calls timeout.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his basketball team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Shot from the inbound, and Davis sends it back. Outside Bradley. In the corner, Parsons with it. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Plumlee. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Seattle leading by 14. Feeds to Simmons. Cannot hit. Parsons with some nice D.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Passes it to Harrison. Fires for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Parsons. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Take a look at what Parsons been doing. He has 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Here's Simmons. Dishes it to Nowitzki. Here's Cauley Stein. That's good. And Seattle leads by 13.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
Now, here is Russell. It's stolen. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Lakers foul call. Davis. That's his second personal foul. At the line, Simmons. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the Lakers making a change here. Randall's checked in. And he sinks the second. Lakers trail by 14. Outside, Russell. Picked by Randall. Russell with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Randall. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. At the
That free throw good from Randall. And he makes both free throws. Here's Simmons. Nowitzki with the screen on Parsons. And Simmons kicks to Nowitzki. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter. Lakers trail by 14. The feed to Randall. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Simmons, covered by Parsons. Charity stripe shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Simmons.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
And Plumlee kicks to Bradley. That's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Simmons following the score by Avery Bradley. There's the dish to Cauley-Stein. Rebound the Lakers. Parsons got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now, here is Russell. Parsons outside. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Seattle leading by 12. And it's good off the glass.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The 15-footer. And too long on the shot.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Seattle.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Lakers.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for the Prodigy. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
It's been an excellent game we've seen from Julius Randle. He's got 10 points. He's given them a lot of points from the free throw line.
And he's done a fantastic job, Clark, of just getting to the line, but also converting.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hill, he's checked in for Plumlee. Damari Carroll comes in for Chandler Parsons. Roberson, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Seattle with the ball. He's guarded by Rivers. They get it back outside for Felton. There's the pick. He feeds it to G. He's guarded by Rivers. Tries again, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Lakers foul call. Austin Rivers. That's his first personal foul. At the line.
And he makes the first.
0. At the line for 2.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.